What is going on, everyone? My name is Akshat, and today we're going to be doing a Let's Play of Portal 2. And Portal 2 is easily one of the best puzzle games for PC that you can have right now. Of course, next to Portal 1. And I've actually played this game before, but it's definitely been a while since I've looked at it. And you'll see in a little bit throughout this entire Let's Play why this is a really good puzzle game, but honestly I've forgotten something myself, so I'm trying to get back into it. So without further ado, we're gonna start a new game here. Yes, GLaDOS. We're gonna be seeing a bunch of her, as you'll see.
You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
So
you will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling.
If you don't remember the last...
you will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor.
Basically, destroys
Good.
Robot.
This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
I guess
there is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it.
Somehow you end up back in here, I guess.
This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
Classic comic relief. Gotta love it.
You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed.
Go back to sleep. What sort of point of going to
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 99999. This courtesy call.
Hello? Anyone in there?
Oh, I forgot about
Hello? Oh God, you look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare.
It's all
fine. All right. Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of there. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
But I'm not sure. Yeah, all
You all right down there? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yep, I can hear you.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I going to make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see, no, I hit that one. Okay, listen, we should get our stories straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're gonna need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready. Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes, but don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
Yeah, I mean, don't only knew what I went through in the last program.
Good luck.
Oh, this
Hello,
is actually
and again,
the first
welcome
chamber
to the
of this
Aperture
game.
Science Enrichment Center.
And
We are
Clapper
currently
really-
experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Yep, so there's the character right here. I think her name's Shell, if I remember right. But, yeah, so she's the main protagonist in the first game as well. And, yeah, everything is completely overgrown. I'm showing, I guess, how many years have really passed since first game. I guess it's been that long.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim. Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it.
That fields kind of disintegrates all the portals you have. So that will also come into play later, but for now we're just going to enjoy the simplicity of the early levels, I guess.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples.
Yep,
You are
that's
simply
exactly
experiencing a rare reaction in which the Material Emancipation Grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Oh my god. I forgot how funny this game was. Emancipated the YouTubes. Alright, so... Oh, I forget. Okay, so there is that portal. And then I grab this from there. And then I can open up this portal so that I can put this keyboard down and button. And there's the door. So you notice we don't actually have photo gun yet, but I guess we're just trying to introduce us to the game mechanics of science.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Oh, that's right. I mean, we're underground. I think there's like some kind of apocalyptic event happening up above us, but they don't really tell you.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
Hey, you made it!
Yeah, really.
There should be a portal device on that podium over there.
Oh, here we go.
Oh! Hello? Can you see the portal gun? Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that
This
first.
is a really nice.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on
Very
the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait for 1 hour, then I'll come back,
Later on.
and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. Alright? Brilliant. Go team! See you in an hour, hopefully. If you're not dead.
And then another thing is, make photos on the white wall, obviously, but can't do anything on the kind of colored rusted kind of walls. And also on the ground, I guess.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the Laws of Robotics to share.
You sure about that?
Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
That'd be great if there was actually an associate here. Aperture.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, sad. Well, that's dangerous. I guess that's kind of a fall, but I'm pretty sure I have like boots that can break that ball already. But that wasn't dangerous at all. Now I gotta grab two of these buttons here at the same time. So there's a cube right there, obviously. I'll go here. Then what's that? Another cube is down here first.
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
We'll put some math on here, I guess. And a lot of just gibberish writing by whoever was here last. And the cat? Hey, the cat jumped over the moon. Oh, I see. Nice. But yeah, that's a nice addition, I guess.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
So, how do you test this? I guess that kind of ground was exactly like the one time. Good. Oh, what's the like? Yeah, I'm gonna do this here and then we'll continue on to that. See you guys next time.